pepper cheese. Oh yeah, got ourselves some pepper cheese. Now, got ourselves 1 pound of ground beef. I already drained the excess grease there. I'll stick that in there. Okay, get all that in there. All right. Now, also gonna do some pinto beans. I like these a lot. Make sure we stick them on in there. Make sure you put them in there evenly. Then also we got ourselves, I'm gonna show you right here, I had to get a bunch of slices of American cheese because I couldn't find a block. So we got them there, and look, I don't know if you've ever put slices of American cheese together, but boy is it sticky. Look at these guys. They are just sticking together, but we're gonna kind of even them out a little bit and spread them out a little bit there. Look at that. I do like the ridges there, but then you see over here when I cut it, they just combine together. Let's just pull those apart a little bit. Stick them in there. Take your time. This is gonna be, we're using a slow cooker, so if you go a little slow while you're making this, it's not a big deal. Okay, there we go. All right, now we're gonna bring in this here. Now we're using mild today, okay? We're just gonna use a little mild because I don't like it too spicy. So we'll put those in there. I already drained it, okay? There's a little bit of liquid in there, but not too much. All right, now, you might be surprised about this, but we got ourselves some evaporated milk today, okay? So we're gonna stick all that in there. And if you can't tell already, we're making ourselves a little queso. And I'm very curious how you might make your queso, because we got 2 cans of this. You know, what would you include? Would you do no meat? You might do no meat. You might do a different type of cheese. So you let me know in the comments. I read all of your comments. We got ourselves some chilies here. And I'm just gonna put a couple of spoonfuls here. Stick those in there, okay? Now, I wanna make sure that you do this step. You gotta combine these things, right? Yeah, everything's gonna hopefully melt in there perfectly. Okay, but make sure you combine it. Make sure it's all incorporated in there. Get your cheeses down there. Oh, all right, keep going here. And you go. Now, we're gonna slow cook this today for 2 hours, and then we're gonna come back and do a couple of more steps. We'll see you soon. And here is our queso. Look at that. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Now I like to use a serrated spoon here just to make sure that it's not too, look, nothing's coming out of there. It's not too soupy, it's nice and thick, because I like my queso nice and thick. I'm gonna stick that in there. Let's get some more in there. Okay, look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? Oh, I'm so excited about this. Now I'm gonna take this, put it aside for a second, and bring over our bowl. Stick that right in the middle, and then let's get some chips. We'll get this party started, huh? There we go, get all those out of there. Hey, get out of my queso, I'm not ready for you yet. Okay, now look at this. Now let's take a big chip. Now let's see if this queso is so thick it'll break my chip. I highly doubt it. Let's bring it in here. You got that? Okay, look at this. Look at this. Oh, I'm so excited. That is so good. So good. Take a look at that. I got some beans on this one. Got some of that beef in there. Okay? This is so
And we're gonna put this queso blanco Velveeta around the edges of our crock pot. I'm just gonna pour it in, and then I'll move it to the edges so we have a nice little, just like that. This is gonna create a nice melt in there. Okay, let me grab our meat. Okay, here we have some Jimmy Dean sausage that I cooked up. And man, does it smell amazing. Has anyone made a sausage queso dip before? Because that is what we are doing today. And it is gonna be so good, and this is very easy. Very few ingredients go into making this. So next we are going to add these Rotel tomatoes. As you can see, they're the lime and cilantro tomatoes. We have 2 cans going right in. There we go. And 1 can of green chilies, fire roasted. Put a little there, put a little there, just like that. All right. And next up, more Velveeta, the original, right there in the middle. And that is everything. I'm gonna just give this Velveeta a cut right down the center, just to help that melt. And all we're gonna do is cover this up, put it on high for 2 hours. Ta-da! Wow, this smells so good. Time to stir it. Get this all nice and mixed together. Oh my goodness. This smells incredible. Oh, all that delicious Velveeta. The magic of Velveeta right here. Okay. So I hope you're gonna share with me, sweetie, because I got a big plate of chips here and a big ladle of this delicious queso going right on top.
I'm excited for the sausage. I think that's gonna be that ground sausage in there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, can you put more on there, please?
Let's start with that, shall we?
That's what my mom always said to me. She'd like, let's just start with that, honey. And I'd be like, because my eyes are bigger than my stomach.
We'll put some chives on there. Doesn't that look amazing? Yum. All right, do I get the first bite?
Okay, you go. You made it. You get it.
First bite. All right, gotta get some sausage and some chives. Oh, it is hot. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So good. Game day, here we come.
I'm gonna start off with some jalapenos here. Look at that, I already drained all the liquid out of there. We got that going on. Now we got our Best Foods mayonnaise here. Now, some of you might just want to squirt it in there, but I'm actually gonna do some measuring today, and this is 1/4 of a cup. Okay, we're just gonna stick it all right in there like that. Okay, yeah, make sure we get all that out there. Waste not, want not. Get that out of the way there. Got ourselves a little Daisy sour cream. And we got ourselves 1/3 of a cup here. And as you can see, like I said, I did my measuring. I want to make sure that we get that measuring out of there. Do it exactly. Now, I know some people don't do things exactly, but we got some cheese here. We got some cheddar, and we got some pepper jack. Or is it Jack Pepper? I get confused. Let me know in the comments which one it is. Is it Pepper Jack or is it Jack Pepper? That's 2 cups right there. We'll make sure we get all of that out of there. Come on now. There you go. So we got that. Now, I want to bring in some real bacon bits. So we're going to do a 1/2 cup of these. Okay. 1/2 cup. Okay. And then we got ourselves some cream cheese there. Now, we're doing 12 ounces. So we're doing 1 8-ounce and 1/2. That gives us our 12. I'm just gonna put it in there with my hands. Yep, that's where it went, and that's where it stays. So we got that there. Now, let's get our spices going on here. Got ourselves some pink Himalayan. If you want to get salt now, this is the best salt. Now, listen, I'm not measuring this. The measure police might come out and say, come on now, Paul, you got to measure that. And I'm saying, I'm not gonna. Okay, we got ourselves some pepper. Pepper is my favorite spice. It's the simplest spice. It's my favorite. We're putting that in there. Okay. Now we also got ourselves a little garlic powder. Okay. Boy, I love the garlic. This powder's coming out. And then we got ourselves, last but not least, you know what? I'm usually not a fan of onion powder. I'd rather just use onions, but this recipe called for onion powder, and well, that's what we're doing. A little onion powder. Now, We're gonna stick this in the oven at 400 degrees for about 30 minutes, and then you're gonna see what we're gonna do next. Now take a look right here. It's been 30 minutes, and now what we're gonna do here, actually maybe I should hold on to it because it's still, oh yeah, look at all that. We're just gonna stir this up. Now it's got that cheese in there. Look at this. We're just gonna stir it all together. Look at that. Oh yeah, let's get that going in there. Well, it's stuck down to the bottom there. Maybe I should have, I know some of you all are gonna say it right now. Let's say it together. I should have sprayed the bottom of this, even though, I just wasn't thinking. Well, good thing we got extra bacon bits, because we're gonna need them, aren't we? So we're gonna put this in there. Don't worry. Got plenty of extra cheese in here. Sometimes it just doesn't turn out like you think, but you make the best of the situation that you got, right? So let's see what we got here. Let's see how we can mix this together. Thing is we can stir this up good enough. Okay, nobody's gonna know the difference. Look at this. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, now, some might say the most important bit of this is the jalapenos. I don't know, I might say it could be the cream cheese, but to be quite honest, it always comes down to the cheese for me. We got the jalapeno here. Okay, let's get this nice and smoothed out. There we go. Can't even see the bottom there. All right, now here we go. Next thing we're gonna do here is we're gonna add in a lot more cheese. Okay, you see that? I got a combination there of a jack pepper, or pepper jack, however you want to call it. We got our cheddar cheese here. We're just gonna cover it. There you go. Look at that. Sticking that together there. Making kind of a mess. I know the mess police are gonna come out and say, "Come on, Paul, you can do a better job there." Well, and you just might be right. I'll do my best. Take a look at here. Okay. See how we got. Yes, I'm using my hands. They are clean. So I've been cooking all day. Okay. All right, look at that. That looks good. Now, I'm gonna take just a few more of this bacon here. Stick it on there, stick it in there. Okay. See if I got enough here. Yeah, there we go. Nice and light over there. Okay. All right, now, just to melt this cheese, we're gonna stick it right back in there for about, 5, maybe 10 minutes, and we're gonna see what we got. Now take a look at this here. We got our bacon bits here, we got all that melted cheese. I'm ready to dive right in. Oh, that looks delicious, y'all. Look at that. I'm gonna put that right on my plate there. Look at that. That looks amazing. I'm gonna get some more. I just can't help it. I gotta get some more. That was a mistake because it's hard. There we go. Look at that. Oh, this looks amazing. Take a look at this. I can't wait to jump into this. Are you ready? Let's go. Now, I know this jalapeno. You see that jalapeno right there? You see all this steam? It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be real hot. I burned my mouth once and I don't want to do it again. So here we go. All that cheese, that is incredible. Take a look right here. You gotta try this.